got a lot to talk about in terms of fights, but Chris Weidman, what's the latest with him? Do you have any medical updates on him?
He's stable right now, and he'll have surgery in the morning.
Jimmy Crute as well. I mean, was that one of those weird ones with the nerve, or did he maybe a ligament? Do we know?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a nerve. I think he blew his knee. There's something wrong. And listen, I'm no doctor, but yeah, his knee is not right.
Dana, unfortunate situation with Chris Weidman's injury. Where would you say it ranks among the worst injuries you've seen so far?
It's only happened 3 times. Two of the guys that were involved in this. The irony of that whole thing is crazy.
Were you able to see him?
You guys, I'm going to go see him before I leave, yeah. How loud was that? Holy shit. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, and he yeah, I don't even know what to say about that.
And then lastly, I know you're going to go meet with Nick Diaz, but is it crazy to throw out Khamzat Chimaev as a potential opponent for him?
No. What a night. What's up?
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I'm sure you'll want to kind of decompress, right? I mean, this card was amazing on its own, but then to be the first one back, I mean, how do you sum up everything that happened tonight, just how you're feeling at the moment?
Yeah, it was an amazing night. I think, oh, sorry. Yeah, Okay. I felt it yesterday too at the weigh-ins and at the fighter meeting. Felt weird, felt different at the fighter meeting yesterday, and you know, these guys came out tonight and performed from the first fight of the night to the main event, and obviously the fans were absolutely insane. It was really. I mean, we had this conversation. I've talked to some of you personally about it, and I've talked to you guys, you know, about it. But there's just a different energy you get when people are here. And tonight was insane.
Can you get your thoughts on Rose? Obviously, an incredible win for her, and then emotional scenes. I mean, Joe Rogan's in there crying. I mean, what were your thoughts on just the whole thing?
Tonight was special, man. Tonight was a special night in so many different ways. You know, monumental for us to be back first. Yeah, it was a big night, and everybody fought like it was a big night.
Yeah. That division strawweight so deep with amazing fighters. Do you see a clear-cut #1 contender for Rose, or is this one that we're gonna have to kind of figure out what makes sense?
Listen, obviously the rematch is, you know, that's a fun fight. And I think a lot of people will be excited about that fight. But, you know, I don't make fights the night of the fight, but I'm just saying off the top of my head, that makes a lot of sense.
Last thing on fights, Valentina. I mean, I think we're running out of superlatives to describe how good she is. I mean, what can you say about Valentina?
It's almost like, tell me if this is how you felt tonight when she was fighting. Like she was pissed. Like she was mad that anybody could, because I love this fight because I knew Jessica Andrade was going to show something that she hasn't seen yet, and she was going to be in her face, and she was going to do this, and she was going to do that. And it's like, she was like a fucking demon tonight. Pissed off that anybody believed that was possible, and she looked incredible. You know, it was one of the best performances of her career.
Yeah, it was. And so everybody.
And then my final question, Rose Namajunas, I feel like sometimes the conception is that she's had an up and down relationship with all the attention that comes with being a UFC champion. I was just wondering, what are your conversations with her? How have they been like, and how she's changed and grown over the years?
No, she's one of the sweetest human beings you'll ever meet. We love Rose. But yeah, Rose doesn't love all the attention when she's the champ and doesn't, you know, you know, it's one of those things that you have to, it's part of the gig, it's part of the deal. But it hasn't made the fans love her any less. I mean, listen to this place tonight. People love Rose Namajunas, so we'll just let Rose be Rose, and I won't mess with her. Let her do her thing.
Congratulations on the night.
Thank you.
Dana back here. Right here.
Yeah.
This is obviously an event with massive interest. The last one in January, you kind of went after a lot of streamers. Any streamers this time you shut down?
You know, I wasn't even focused on streamers tonight.
That's a first.
Yeah, I had other issues tonight. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure this event went off. Yeah, we didn't even talk about streaming this whole week.
Dana.
No doubt. Colby Covington was in the building. Does that seem like the fight to make now? I mean, obviously the history there.
It's the fight to make. Yeah, he's the number one guy in the world. And, you know, Usman's thing was he didn't want him to be the backup. He's like, I want Masvidal, then I want a camp, and I'll take him again. And, you know, he's like, I'm going to start lapping these guys. But for him to really cement your legacy, you know, when you go in and you beat the guys who are looked at as the best in the world at that time, and you beat them twice, and you beat them convincingly, you know, it's all just part of cementing that legacy that this guy's going to end up having someday.